Okie doke, if you thought that last one was easy, well, this one's going to be a little bit harder. We're going to have some fun now, all right? We're still writing equations for quadratic functions, all right? But this time it's going to be a little bit more difficult. We're going to have to actually use our brains this time. How about that? All right, so here we start off with an x-intercept of -2. Then it gives us the y-intercept of 16. It gives me, this is the axis of symmetry going right through the middle at x equals 1. All right, so what do you think we need to do? Well, you could say, well, let's plug in x and get the vertex, except we don't have an equation to plug it into. So that's not such a bright idea, Mr. Bywater. What else can we do? Now, I see some of you going, oh, me. So, yeah, you go ahead. What's the answer? That's exactly right. We're going to find the x-intercept. So this one is 3 spaces over. That means the other one, if this is at 1, is going to have to be 2, 3, 4. So that one's going to have to be a 4. To double check, you can add those together and divide by 2. 4 plus -2 is 2. Divided by 2 is 1. That's where the axis of symmetry should be. So we got the other x-intercept. So now we can use vertex form. Just kidding. We're going to use intercept form. So x minus p, and then x minus q. All right, so we go ahead and plug those in. So x plus 2, because I'm going to put in the -2 for p, so minus a negative would make it positive, and then x minus 4. Now I'm going to use the y-intercept, just like I did in the other ones, to be able to find a, because I got to know what that number is, otherwise I don't have my equation yet. So let's go ahead, we'll put 16 in for y, we'll put 0 in for x, so 0 plus 2, and then 0 minus 4. So then we've got 16 equals a times 2 times -4. Mr. Bywater, this stuff is so easy. I'm glad. Here we go. A times -8. Divide both sides by -8. And we got -2 equals a, which makes sense because it is going down. It's concave down, so it should be, that's an a, by the way. -2 is not equal to 9 for those that were confused there. All right, so we go ahead and write the equation. Y equals -2 times x plus 2 times x minus 4. Now, of course, if I needed to, I could FOIL that out. I could write it in standard form. Then I could complete the square, put it into vertex form if I wanted. But I don't want to. I want to do this other equation. So, find in the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. The equation of the quadratic whose graph cuts the x-axis at 4 and -3 and passes through the point 2, -20. Ooh, cuts the x-axis. Oh, that makes it easy. That's an easy one, right? We're going to go ahead and put that into the intercept form. So x minus 4 and x plus 3. All right, now they were a little bit sneaky here. They said passes through the point 2, -20. But this time we don't even have to think about the fact that the y-intercept is when x equals 0, because they already gave us the value of x. So let's go ahead. We'll put in -20 for y. Remember, if this is really a solution, if it passes through that point, we should be able to put that in and it should work. And so we've got to find out what a needs to be. So 2 minus 4 there, 2 plus 3 there. And so let's go ahead and solve that. -20 equals a times -2 times 5. So -20 equals a times -10. Divide both sides by that -10, and we've got 2 equals a. So let's go ahead and write it down. So y equals 2 times x minus 4 times x plus 3. Now, ain't that a coinkydink that I told you right there that if we needed to, we could FOIL it out and all that fun stuff to get into standard form? Because look at that. They want it in standard form. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and FOIL. So x times x would be x squared. X times 3 would be plus 3. -4 times x, oh sorry, that is plus 3x minus 4x, and then minus 12. Make sure to keep that all in parentheses. Don't you dare let anything hang out. So 2 times x squared, simplify it, plus 3x and minus 4x will give me minus x, minus 12. Then we can distribute the 2. Y equals 2x squared minus 2x minus 24, and it is now in the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. A is 2, b is -2, and c is -24. And we are done.